Well, as you can tell, it's just the airplane's come a long way since that last little snippet of video, and right now it is the 13th of December of 2010, and 499 DC is getting very close to having its engine run. I've got a fair amount of work to assemble the panel yet. For finished status, it's all going to be placarded and everything, but the basic stuff all functions. The switches are all hooked up, gauges are all hooked up. Don't have any radios in it yet. I'm waiting for a couple of fittings for fuel line and stuff, and that's going to be the determining factor on when the engine runs, it looks like. Still got the timing box up here sitting on top of the engine. I just timed it, and I want to just show that to somebody and make sure it passes the spec. The exhaust system I welded up and built myself. The alternator there is a General Motors unit with a internal voltage regulator. Sabre Manufacturing extension behind the prop. I got to say, he's one of the nicest guys that I've met through this project. He's a very fun guy to deal with. In the firewall area, I left just enough room behind the mount so that the magnetos will come out without too much trouble. This week I'm going to finish up the boot cowl pieces and stuff, and hopefully get the doors, get at least one door permanently put on it. And, it's coming together pretty nice, I have to say. All this hangar space that I've got here is a beautiful hangar, and it belongs to this guy over here, my friend Sid Cohen, who also restored this beautiful beautiful air coupe. And
in the process of restoring at least two more.
Sid has turned into the air coupe king. Why don't you tell them about this one, just the year and stuff of it?
Well, it's 1946, as most air coupes are. I flew it for about 16 years, something like that, maybe 20 years. And then Jack Schmiel and I, Jack is a mechanic, he and I started replacing a few parts, and pretty soon we found more things wrong and more things wrong, and further we took apart, the more things we found wrong. And finally wound up taking the entire airplane apart, and right down to the last rivet actually, and restored the whole works. It was about a 5.5-year restoration. And so I figure we replaced about 93 or 94% of the entire airplane. But
well, there you go. It's
a lot of fun.
Yeah, brand new air coupe, and as with home building, a good learning experience along the way.
Right.
Well, thank you.
You bet.